Welcome back. This week we'll highlight Day 4 of the Pfizer People's Coast Classic, from Yachats to North Bend. After a short and relatively flat Day 3, Day 4 is our longest of the 6, with 4 notable hills on the cue sheet. We'll spend the first part of the day along the coast, then head inland as we enter the South Coast region. Before we begin, thanks to all of you who will be joining us for the inaugural Pfizer People's Coast Classic, benefiting the Arthritis Foundation. Thanks also to our generous sponsors, Pfizer, Amgen, the Seattle Oyster Urban Adventure Race, Rebound Orthopedics, New Belgium Brewery, and the Oregon Coast Visitors Association. Day 4 starts in Yachats. Breakfast will be served from 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. With 72 miles to ride, don't forget that you're welcome to make a few PB&Js to take on the road. As usual, we'll have our support staff en route starting at 7 a.m. We have a little contest tonight called Poker Night. When you check in to head on course this morning, make sure to grab 3 playing cards. You'll be dealt more cards along the way, and the best 7-card stud hand wins a room plus a $40 gift card to the Mill Casino in North Bend tonight. At this time, I'd like to introduce you to one of our 2010 honorees, Pete Holder. I've had the pleasure of riding with Pete over the last 4 years as part of our Cycling for a Cure training program. Pete's knee has been bone on bone for quite some time now, and he's managed to delay a joint replacement surgery by staying active through cycling and other activities.
I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis about 10 years ago, and osteoarthritis is typically classified as a degenerative form of arthritis. In my own particular case, I had suffered a trauma to the knee back in college days, and at the time the surgical procedure was to completely remove the cartilage, which results in bone on bone over the lifespan.
We've got 2 attractions early on in the day. The first is Yachats Head, just 13 miles into the day, which is also our second notable climb. The Yachats Head Lighthouse is the brightest one along the Oregon coast and can be seen from 21 miles offshore. Yachats Head State Park is accessible in the early hours of the morning, but the lighthouse tours do not start until 11 a.m. Visit www.oregonstateparks.org for more information. Shortly after Yachats Head is the Cape Creek Tunnel, the second of 2 tunnels along the Oregon coast. As with the Arch Cape Tunnel, you'll find a button at the entrance that will turn on signals notifying motorists from both sides that cyclists are in the tunnel. Please make sure to use them for your safety. Immediately after the Cape Creek Tunnel is our second complimentary attraction at this year's Pfizer People's Coast Classic, the Sea Lion Caves. As with the Oregon Coast Aquarium, simply show your bracelet at the ticket counter to get in for free. Make sure to check the video monitors in the gift shop to find out where the stellar sea lions are congregating today. An elevator ride will take you into a vast cave filled with the echoes of barking sea lions. Bring a camera and maybe some nose plugs. The smell is memorable, but not overpowering. Visit sealioncaves.com for more information. For many people, arthritis literally slows them down to a grinding halt. We'll bring Pete back to talk about how arthritis affects his daily life.
At times, osteoarthritis can limit activity levels. Your joints just tell you whether you can or can't do something, and if you do it, you usually end up paying for it at a future date. Other times, it's simply management issues like icing or taking daily medications or supplements in order to control arthritis flares, and there are times when it's just strictly limits activity level.
We're rolling into Florence. Our Arthritis Roadshow program took place here on the previous evening at the Peace Harbor Hospital, as marked here on the map. It might be worthwhile to stop for a snack or an early lunch due to the nearly 50 miles still ahead. You'll be crossing the Suslaw River Bridge to leave Florence. Please use caution as the road is narrow along the bridge. This section of the coast is famous for its sand dunes. For Florence and sand dune highlights, visit www.thepeoplescoast.org. Pete is one of our honorees this year because he takes control of his arthritis. By staying active, Pete's orthopedic surgeons have been able to delay a major joint replacement surgery for quite some time now. Pete's here to tell us how he does it.
As I've learned to manage and control my arthritis, I've found quite a few things that have been helpful. First of all, exercise and strengthening exercises like Pilates work very well, as do lifestyle management techniques like weight control and staying active. Twice daily I take nutritional supplements, glucosamine and chondroitin, fish oil omega-3 capsules, which also have anti-inflammatory properties, as well as a daily prescription anti-inflammatory.
Day 4's midday check-in point is 47 miles into the day here in Reedsport. We'll be located at the first right turn after the Umpqua River Bridge as you enter town. Make sure to pick up 2 more cards for poker night. Reedsport is quickly followed by Winchester Bay, and there are plenty of places to grab lunch. Visit www.thepeoplescoast.org for Reedsport highlights. We'll bring Pete in one last time to talk about how cycling has helped him keep his arthritis in control.
Cycling has allowed me to increase my physical activity level, keeping my weight in check, and strengthening the muscular system, which now compensates and takes some of the load off of my failing skeletal system. While there's still some stiffness, an occasional flare episode, and resultant doctor visits have become few and far between. For the most part, with the help of the prescription and anti-inflammatory, I'm pain-free and able to do more as a result.
Once we start crossing big bodies of water, you'll know we're getting close to North Bend. Please use caution as you cross the McCullough Memorial Bridge, as the lanes are narrow and there may be crosswinds. "72 miles finished as we entered North Bend. We've got good news and bad news for you about today's finish. The good news is you'll get 2 more cards for poker night. Make sure to be close by around 6 p.m. when we show our hands to see who gets the free room and $40 gift card to the Mill Casino. The bad news is we can't serve New Belgium Brewery beer at Klein Allen Field because it's considered school property. Snacks, warm showers, and your personal bags await you at the finish line. Dinner will be served from 5 to 7 p.m. Our Arthritis Roadshow program will be held next to the ball field at the North Bend Community Center. Rheumatologists, orthopedic surgeons, and bone density screeners will be providing free resources and screenings to the local community. For North Bend highlights, visit www.thepeoplescoast.org. If you're feeling lucky, there's always the Mill Casino, just 1.3 miles away from camp, following the Green Line. That's all for Day 4. Tune in next week for Day 5 at the Pfizer People's Coast Classic.
First of all, recognize that you're not alone. In the United States alone, there are over 40 million people that have some form or another